back to my channel. If you want to see this makeup look, then it'll be up very soon. I'm just doing a little update where I've been sort of thing. Like, I don't post regular, on which I'm trying to work on. Like, I do want to try and do regular filming, regular uploading, which can be a lot of work, and I do work another job, so like that is my 2019 goal. Another thing is, why I've been away is I lost my dad, unfortunately. He passed away on the 24th of November, which honestly, hardest thing I've ever been through in my life. Like, losing anybody's hard, but like losing my dad, oh, it's honestly been the worst few months like ever. Many things wrong. He had cancer removed and it then came back with a vengeance, and they didn't know how long he was going to have. He had when it came back, the cancer then spread and it was in his brain. He was fainting, like dizzy and everything. He just looked so ill, and I felt so sorry for him. But yeah, he passed, so like I know he's proud of me and everything. I miss him so much, but it's kind of life, innit? Like, people have to pass, and I'll forever miss him. And I haven't really spoke about losing him on camera. I don't, like, a lot, like close family members and that know, but like YouTube's like not just family and friends, it's literally anybody. This is why I've been gone, this is why there hasn't been a video for a few months. But my dad loved my YouTube. He loved watching me do what I loved. He would always watch them, well, not the makeup ones, but he liked watching my vlogs. When he was in hospital, I showed him my vlog to Paris, because when I was in Paris my dad was in hospital, which is why I was really stressed going to Paris, because I was scared it happened. Thank God it didn't, but then a few weeks later my dad did pass. Like I said, he had cancer in his lung. He got it removed and like a tube put in, and this tube just gave him problems from day one. So he would go home after being pumped full of medicine. He would be like fit and ready to go home. They would put him home and he would like relapse and he'd be straight back in the hospital. It was just a vicious cycle, and he was never getting better. And then they realised that the cancer had then spread and was in like his groin. It was definitely in his head, because I remember being there and my dad didn't tell me and my sister anything because he didn't want us to worry. Which I'm glad he didn't, because then when he passed I didn't know he was in that much pain. But I remember being there and he like, not like that, he like fell, and I grabbed him and I was like, Dad. He's like, oh, I'm fine. And he didn't say that because he had a cancer in the brain, he didn't want to say, shit Abby, like, I'm not well, I'm not letting on to you, to my girls, that I'm iller than what I am. So it was such a hard thing to watch. But on the 24th I got a phone call at 4:30 in the morning, and I didn't click that my stepmom Jackie, I didn't click that she was telling me that I had to come into hospital. Like, I put my phone down and turned around and was like, I was like, no Abby, get up. I didn't click. And then we got there and I got 20 minutes to say goodbye to my dad, and he passed at 6:30. It was such a shock. Like, I'll forever have memories with him. I'm grateful for having time with him. So it was really hard. I'm gonna say this. If you guys have a sick parent, I'm not gonna cry. I am. Or any family member that's sick, spend as much time as you can with them as possible. Make as many memories as possible, because you never know when your loved one's gonna be gone. That's why I was in and out of the hospital every single day. My dad was in Roxburgh House. So I'm very grateful for my work to even let me spend that much time with my dad. I was off for a good few months and it didn't sink in that he'd gone. I had a few breakdowns because I was in shock. because when the first time I had to go back to my dad's house where my stepmom stays, it was like, whoa, like he isn't gonna walk through that door, he ain't gonna say hi Abbie, he ain't gonna tell me he loves me anymore. It was just a massive shock. So that kind of hit home. My uncle Gordon, he stayed for a few days. My auntie and my cousin Hannah, they came up, so I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for them coming up and helping us with the funeral and everything, because like I probably wouldn't have gotten through what I got through without them, as well as Katie and my mum. My mum has been amazing to do everything. I just was my dad. I think it was like a few weeks had passed and the funeral had been passed with, and I was still grieving my dad, but I just felt like I had to do something. I was getting bored at home. I just was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to work. And I went back to work, and then a few days later I was sent off my work for 2 weeks. If you guys know, I suffer with depression and my mental health isn't good. It's not really been good for a long time, but when my dad passed, it was like it just was on the rocks. Like, so for me, I took 2 weeks off during Christmas and New Year, because Christmas and New Year's another hard time, because I would have Christmas with my dad. I never got that this year. Boxing Day was like my second Christmas with my dad, and when Boxing Day came, like I was fine through Christmas, like Christmas Day, because yeah, I was fine through all of that, but not, like I didn't get a text from my dad being like, Merry Christmas Abbie, or spending time on Boxing Day with him. It was just so weird having Christmas with him, so that was really hard. And then December 30th, it was my dad's birthday, which, what makes it worse is I had bought all these birthday presents and they came like the third day after my dad passed, and I was like, what the hell do I do with these that I was going to give to my dad, and my dad's Christmas presents and everything. So, and I still have them, like I just don't know what to do with them. Yeah, it's been a really hard few months. I'll forever grieve my dad. I'll forever miss him, and I had so many memories with him that I'll never forget. But yeah, this is why I haven't been around. So I'm really trying to get into like my social media, just be creative, because my dad, he loved everything I did on social media, and he loved my makeup and stuff, and he was so supportive of what I was doing. So I'm sorry this is sad, guys, but it's just kind of life and what I've been going through, and hope you guys understand that if it's not a regular upload, there is certain reasons behind it, because I really have to be focusing on myself and making myself better. Yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope you guys take something from it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.